Hey members, welcome into our Cancer Leo cusp astrology reading for October 2025. I thank you guys so much for tuning in and being here on this side of the channel. As always, I love you so very much for your love and support. And I truly appreciate it, y'all. All right. Uh-oh. Is it gonna light? Sorry, I'm just getting your instant lit here. Okay. That might be a metaphor there. Something might have tried to spark and maybe held the flame for a little while, and then something's faded out. Something could also be smothered, or someone might feel smothered here. Okay. I was also getting, since we're already channeling in my meditation for you, Cancer Leo, that it might be time to look at the bigger picture when it comes to some form of relationship. Okay, that you might be too emotionally entangled, or someone is too emotionally wrapped up in a relationship or connection with you, so that it's hard to kind of hear or see what they're saying, or kind of see their point of view, or it's hard to understand their actions and their choices or their words. So something could be making you very sensitive right now. And I do think it's an emotional entanglement. That's what I just heard. It's being emotionally entangled or too wrapped up in your emotions, or someone. This could be someone connected to you, okay? And keep in mind that this can resonate for your 4th and 5th house, whatever those placements are, or whatever those zodiac energies might be. Okay, yeah, your ascendant. This could be your rising energy, okay? So you could be a Cancer or a Leo rising and resonate with this message. Yeah, I think somebody's emotional connection or entanglement with something is causing more tension than needed or necessary. So you might be challenged with detaching here a little bit in October, or you might feel called to detach. Yeah, you got Jupiter and abundance. And that's what I was kind of getting at with that expansion, or seeing the bigger view, getting into the higher mind around something. It's almost like something is abundant, something is positive, something is working, something is in your favor. But the emotional, I keep going back to that tanglement, enmeshment maybe, or how you might be connecting with something emotionally is making it seem like it's not as abundant, or it's not abundance at all, or that there's issues and problems where there might not be. Okay. You know how sometimes you can just be too close to something to be able to make a sound or rational choice or decision, or to be able to see something for what it really is. The emotions want to paint a picture that might not be there. I kind of sense that, whether, again, that's for you, Cancer Leos, my members, or someone connected to you, okay, that you just need to be aware that this is where they're coming from, or this is what's going on with them. So yeah, I keep wanting to go to somebody connected to you, so this could resonate for something that someone's going through. All right. Clarify here, though, Divine Universe, thank you so much. What are the cosmic influences here? What's this energy for Cancer Leo in October? Think. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Ooh, there we go. I was close. Okay. Pallas Athena. And like I said, it's the thoughts that create the reality, right? So if you're thinking someone is coming from a certain space or has a certain intention, for some of y'all, like, it might not be the case. You just might be in your emotional body too deep. So you might be, that's what it is. You might be taking every little action or every little word that someone might be saying as taking it personally. And that's blocking you from being able to build or cultivate some sort of relationship or community. Okay. Okay, so it might be a little difficult to balance your emotions in October here. Okay, or stay grounded in some way. So do your best here, Cancer Leos. But it's the way that you're thinking of something that's creating an atmosphere that might be unnecessary. Okay. It's almost like pushing you to want to shell up. So something could have maybe hurt your pride, or maybe this is all coming from pride, because I just heard that. It's my pride, it's my pride. So just keep all of that in mind, my love, okay? You got invitation. Yeah, the action. I can't make it up. Invitation, action, somebody's action. Taurus, you could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus, or somebody on the cusp, okay? Or this, your 4th and 5th house could be Aries and Taurus energy. Could be Scorpio, and you've got activate. Yeah, somebody could be in their shadow energy when it comes to you, or feel pulled into their shadow, or you're pulled into your shadow when dealing with somebody. Yeah, you got authority, 10th house. So invitation, act, cultivate, investigate, and activate. All these action terms: cultivate, investigate, activate. The number 8 could be significant. You do have Scorpio here. Okay, so October is looking like an opportunity, like an invitation to think about something or someone differently, to investigate or dig deeper here, Cancer, Leo. It's like you might feel like somebody has, I can't get away from this intention. So like the 2 of Wands towards you, or like 5 of Wands energy towards you. And that's not the case at all. They're actually activating you. Tell me more about these activations, cultivations. Thank you. Yeah, it's okay. Period. It's making you uncomfortable, or it's making someone uncomfortable here. So because somebody's uncomfortable, they feel like it's a negative or a bad thing. Okay. What you might have to be aware of, again, whether this is within you or within somebody else, is that right now, or in the month of October, maybe just throughout Libra season, somebody is more inclined to seek pleasures and stay in that sense of being pleased than being uncomfortable. But there's something about some sort of relationship or collaboration, this could be in work, we did see the 10th house, where that's not necessarily the function or the dynamic that's needed or necessary. So somebody could be deep within a comfort zone, not wanting to face something because it's too much, it's too uncomfortable, it doesn't feel good, and I just want to feel good, I just want to feel good. Okay. Yeah, it's like somebody's seeking to just feel good, but they might be running away from some sort of activation or some sort of enlightenment process, okay? Yeah, discomfort at the root. Something about the dynamic that you're a part of here, Cancer, Leo, brings you or brings this person to the roots of their discomfort. It's pushing someone to look and dig deeper, to investigate deeper, to fall deeper within themselves, descendant. You're calling someone into their shadow, or someone's been called into their shadow based off of some sort of connection or collaboration. And someone could be displaying discomfort, or maybe behaving in a certain way that shows that they're uncomfortable, or acting out of the discomfort. Someone might be running to like the coping mechanisms that feed the senses, or, feed their pleasures, to not deal with the discomfort, okay? Or what I'm also feeling, maybe here in October, maybe this is like a seed that you've planted with that Taurus cultivate, a seed that you planted with somebody or in a certain situation where someone has no choice but to look deeper, but to go within, but to descend into themselves, into their own darkness, so they know how to rise. Something very Venetian about that. Again, Taurus, Libra season. So Venus is going to be a star player in the collective energy, but I feel very much so that's important for you, because this could be a partner, this could be a lover, this could be a future soulmate, or someone that you're already connected to. You might have activated or been a catalyst here for someone to do this deep dive into their shadow, to get to the root of the issues, as opposed to just dealing with the surface. Somebody's finally getting to the source of this discomfort, or of whatever they're meant to activate or let go. Because I'm seeing the solar plexus, but it's like a lot of our action blocks are in the solar plexus. So when we feel stalled or stagnant, or like we can't move or step into something, that's at the solar. Okay, it's all through the lower chakras, but it's really at the solar with this solar flares and activate. I think maybe you've inspired somebody here to dig deeper into themselves, maybe by way of example. Y'all know how I feel about our community here on this side of the channel. If you're here, you're definitely called to lead by example. And that's what we work on. How do we show up and be that example? So you might have been an example of what that descendant path looks like, and how it might not be as scary, or you might be the Jupiter-Tarian energy in this dynamic here, Cancer Leo, where someone is seeing the abundance of the descent that you've done. Like they maybe know, this could, again, this is somebody close to you maybe. This could be a friend, a lover, a family member. Like they knew who you were before you descended. You descended into your shadow and you've risen up into all of this abundance, into this like bigger, larger than life energy maybe. And now somebody wants to do the same for themselves. So you've inspired somebody. You've activated them for sure. Now somebody's doing their root work. Somebody's examining the roots that have grown from the seeds that they've planted. And maybe they're, trimming them, pulling up, uprooting some seeds, planting them in new soil. It's like somebody feels like they have the competence or the clarity to do that kind of review in their life, or the strength. So again, that Leo energy, you might be showing a lot of strength right now. Somebody feels like they have the strength to do that in their life now, which is a beautiful thing, Cancer Leo. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Let me double check our framing right here. Perfect. Okay. Just scoot this over a little bit. Let's get into it. What's on the mind? What's in this think energy? Got the 3 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, this could be a friendship. You might have inspired a friend to do some healing work here, Cancer Leo, which is always beautiful. Okay, yeah. 4 swords. Beautiful, yeah. It's like someone sees how peaceful you are. How much balance you have in your mind, how much clarity you have. And it's like they want that for themselves, but in the right way. They want to do the work now. They want to take action to cultivate, period. To cultivate that sense of, I keep hearing the word clarity. Yeah, Page of Swords. Okay, they've watched you. This could be a friend or a family member, maybe even a lover that's really proud of you, Cancer Leo. Yeah, they maybe never felt like they could ever get over something with the 3 of Swords. But it's like they've seen you go through something, 3 of Swords worthy. And they've watched you heal from it. So it's like, okay, I could do that too. That's awesome. Yeah, the Hanged Man. Enlightenment, I can't make it up. What's activating here? Justice is activating, period. Libra season. Thank you, Divine. What's the discomfort? Yeah, the change. Yep. The change and the 6 of Cups. Scorpionic, okay. There's that Scorpio energy. So this could be a Scorpio, or someone who has strong Scorpio in their chart, or a lot of 8th house activity right now. So they are being called into endings and beginnings, or being called in to descend into some sort of shadow or some sort of darkness to find peace of mind, to find balance with the 4 of Swords. And that was all inspired by you. It's like somebody's ready to let, God, can't make it up. I said that earlier. Someone's ready to let go. Let go at the solar plexus. Death wanted to come right back out. Yeah, change is uncomfortable. Oh, and that Taurus Scorpio axis for sure. Both fixed signs, both fixed energies. So it's two extremes of change. Scorpio constantly shifting, constantly changing, although being a fixed energy. And then Taurus, like, really kind of slow to change, really adverse to it a lot of the time, right? So, okay, yeah, I think that someone's ready to make that shift. Someone's ready to make that shift, Cancer Leos. Could be you. I could be talking about, for the better. It's a King of Swords we're talking about. Again, whether that could be you, that could be somebody connected to you, but period. You're bringing somebody back to their childhood, or it's like somebody almost now has a blueprint as to what they need to focus on. So this could be somebody who relates to you a lot. Maybe y'all have been through similar things, but they just never imagined that they could get over it or they could get through it. But seeing you get through it has inspired this person to want to get through it. The Page of Pentacles and the Moon. Now they're paying attention to their soul. Now they're stepping into their shadow. Somebody's no longer afraid of their dark because they understand that they're the light. That darkness can't eat light. Darkness only exists because light exists. Darkness is only aware of itself because of light. Light is only aware of itself because of dark. It's the yin and the yang. You're helping somebody and or have inspired somebody to find their own balance. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh, period. The Hierophant. More Taurus energy. I just heard running from the root cause. So this could be somebody who maybe knows or knew which roots were bad, but they were just having a hard time taking them up, or, you know, being real slow to make those shifts and changes. Okay, clarify. Six of Pentacles, I'm trying to tell you. Now somebody's ready to pay out their karma, or somebody's ready to learn their lesson. Somebody's ready for their enlightenment, and that's their justice. You brought balance. Again, you brought balance to somebody. So I don't know if this is somebody that you no longer talk to or you're no longer in connection with, because I do feel a little bit of distance with the Pallas Athena. Somebody could be thinking about you, Cancer Leo, or you could be thinking about this person. Take it as it resonates. Maybe this person was the catalyst for you into your healing, and this person's been on your mind or on your energy. You might run into this person in October. Take it as it resonates, or y'all might have a conversation, or I don't know. Something could be reconnecting here in October. Yeah, with the Three of Cups, somebody's thinking about the good times or the celebrations or all of the moments that you guys have had together. Someone is thinking of you as a friend. Oh, wow. It's like someone might be seeing that you were a real friend to them, especially if there's some sort of separation here. Like, dang, yeah, that was a friend. Like, they really cared. Oh, yeah. Somebody's definitely thinking about you. Just saw a gnat manifest out of nowhere. Okay, here we go with that again. I can't make it up. Ooh, I can't make it up. That gnat energy. Anyway. Strength. I can't make it up. Yeah. Somebody might even realize that you might have been their strongest friendship, and or I almost want to say you loved them or cared for them or supported them even when they were not in the best of modes or the best of vibrations. Like, somebody might be even looking at you like they're balance, like you're somebody they want to have in their life. Knight of Cups under the Four of Swords. Yeah. Clarify the Page of Swords. Thank you. And the sun back out here. I'm trying to tell you. You gave somebody the confidence to think differently. And now they're going to get to experience something different. Ooh. This deck sheds a lot. Okay. Yeah, Seven of Cups, right. It's almost like somebody might have been stuck thinking that they were always going to be in this Three of Swords energy, that they were always going to be in an emotional conflict, like this was just going to be their state for the rest of their life. Maybe this could have been because of heartbreak. Like, you know, somebody literally thinking they're just going to be brokenhearted forever. Like they're always going to have that kind of a thing. And maybe you've shown them that it doesn't have to be forever. It doesn't have to be forever. They don't have to carry that pain with them. Ace of Cups. You showed somebody how to love themselves. I heard back to life. Okay, Tower in reverse. Yeah. You might have encountered this person, or this could have happened right at the exact time that it needed to. Or you could have come into somebody's life to activate justice so they could avoid going through some sort of major tower moment. Clarify death. Thank you. Discomfort. I can't make it up. The Lovers. This could be somebody's, this could have been somebody's like first encounter with genuine love, like genuine care. That maybe that's what you've given someone, Cancer, Leo. And that's why they look at you as a strong friendship, a strong bond, a strong partnership, because you genuinely cared for them enough to help them, or enough to example or embody justice when needed. Clarify the Six of Pentacles at the root. Temperance, I can't make it up. More balance, temperance. You were patient with someone when maybe they were very used to people being impatient with them, judging them. Yeah, you offered someone a genuine cup of love. And they're aware of that now. So if this is a situation where maybe you don't talk to this person anymore, or something's happened here, they're aware of your impact on them now. It's like they see you clearly where it was hard to see through this Three of Swords and Seven of Cups. It's like you might have inspired somebody to cultivate something new and different in their life. You might have shown someone that their own actions was kind of keeping them in cycles. And now somebody's not afraid to go through death because they know love is on the other side. Ooh, I love that. They know that they're not afraid anymore. Somebody's not afraid anymore. That's that solar flare activation. You might have helped somebody overcome a major fear in their life. And now they're finding balance because of it. That's beautiful. Very beautiful energy here, Cancer, Leo, for October. So whether this is happening in your world, or again, you've done this for someone, receive it, okay? Or you know what? This could be about to happen for somebody. This justice and this balance. This Hangman with the Ace of Cups. Like, yeah, it's like you help somebody see how they weren't loving themselves, or what the root cause of some sort of discomfort was in their life. It was a lack of love. A lack of love that they were cultivating within themselves. A lack of love that was being given and received. And now justice is here. Oh, that's beautiful. Somebody could also be bringing an end to a cycle that they were keeping open. Again, a pain point that they were really cultivating and nurturing. This almost gives me like, you know, how we can sometimes create identities when we go through trauma or traumatic events or pain. We embody someone who's been hurt. We embody someone who's been betrayed. That's what somebody could have been living in, the embodiment of their pain. And you might have helped them see that they don't have to be their pain. They just have to experience it. You know what I'm saying? Just move through it. It's not who they are. And that's changed somebody's world here. That's turned someone's world upside down. It's like you've almost given someone access to love themselves again. Or you've cleared out some sort of fog for someone here, okay? Or this could be you. Take it as it resonates, okay? But what's coming in for all this lovely energy for Cancer Leos? Tell me more about this Lovers, Sun energy. What's coming in for Cancer Leos in October? Oh, deck upside down. You got the beloved. Okay, so this was definitely a relationship or a partnership or a friendship. Definitely friends with the Three of Cups. Okay, clarify. Leadership, yeah. I can't, thank you, Divine, for always showing up and confirming through these cards. You lead by example. There's a reason why I went into that. Because you lead by example. You are called to lead by example, Cancer, Leo. And you've done that. And this is an example of that, of how successful that is, or how that's meant to operate and work in your life and in the lives of those connected to you. It almost feels like the divine might send you people, not to lead almost, but it's not in like a, hey, do as I do and follow me, not kind of that. It's subtle. Subtle leadership is powerful. Some of y'all are stepping into that in a beautiful way. You're not forcing anybody to do anything. You're showing up and you're embodying. And that's what causes the ripple effect. That's what causes the inspiration. That's what really does the healing. Because it's kind of like being a visual learner versus, what's the opposite of that? Visual versus conceptual learner. Somebody has to see it in order for them to connect with it, as opposed to just think about it. So you might be one or the other. You might be the thinker here. Like, you can think of a concept and be like, okay, yeah, I can apply that. Whoever was connected to you, they have to see it, or they have to like feel that shift and that change in someone to kind of know that it's real. So maybe that's what's turning, as opposed to seeing so you can believe. Someone's believing so they can see. That's the Hangman with the Ace of Cups. Okay, period. I love that. Stillness, yeah. That's that descent. Commune, yeah, this is definitely maybe a friendship or someone in your community network here. Weaver, yeah, you've shown the way. I can't make this up. You've shown the way. You've shown someone the power of surrender. Somebody could have been fighting. Just fighting, constantly at war. I'm getting Mars energy. So yeah, heavy on the Aries and Scorpio. Mars is out here twice then. There you go. Somebody was just in war, in defense, in like aggression and anger. And maybe just didn't know how to process it, right? We're not always taught how to process our emotions in a healthy way. So somebody could have been living out unhealthy coping mechanisms. That's, again, that seeking to please themselves and just kind of coping through those kind of methods. If it, I'm going to avoid all discomfort. I'm only thinking about my comfort. I only want to be comfortable. Yeah, I've seen somebody kind of shell up. No, I don't want the outside world. I just want to be in, I don't know. It's something about that. You've shown someone the beauty of surrendering to that death and transformation process. That death isn't permanent, period. Thank you, Spirit. That death is not permanent. It's just a transformation. It's not the end of you. It's the beginning of you. It's an end to a facet of you or a version of you, but there's always another you on the other side of that. And that's the Lovers. So you might have, maybe you've seen someone go from being super closed off to now being very open, like having that kind of transformation. And maybe you're inspired here. Take it as it resonates. But this month, yeah, continue to lead by example. Okay. Continue to be that subtle force in whatever this dynamic is. Because something's coming into completion. I'm trying to tell you, somebody finally has the courage to complete a cycle. Close out a portal, maybe even. That was keeping them in this Three of Swords, Seven of Cups energy and metamorphosis at the bottom. And they're ready to change. They're ready to renew themselves. Yeah, it's like somebody thought this is how it was always going to be, and you've maybe shown someone that there is life on the other side of heartbreak, or there's a life on the other side of pain, or discomfort, or sorrow, whatever this person was dealing with, or whatever you were dealing with. You've shown I can't make it up. Thank you, Divine. You've shown someone how to trust again. Ooh, that's powerful. You've shown someone how to trust again, how to trust themselves, and maybe even how to trust others. That's why they're thinking of you in this 3 of Cups strength energy. This was someone I could really trust. I could be vulnerable with, because that's all strength is, vulnerability. That's true strength, I should say. It's not power, it's not muscle, it's not grit. It's your ability to be authentic. Honor both your shadow and your light and your higher self. And own it. That's strength. I'm not afraid of what could be said about me. I'm not afraid because I know my own darkness. You've opened up a lot of doorways and a lot of pathways here. Look at all these steps. Yeah, you've really shown someone the way where they were very, very confused or lost, or they felt lost, whether you knew it or not. You showed someone grace. Temperance energy. You showed someone grace. And you showed somebody how to be graceful towards themselves because you've been giving yourself grace. Again, you've been embodying the healing. You've embodied something here. And now that someone sees that embodiment, definitely in contrast to maybe who you once were or the energy you used to carry, it's like they're all in on their own path towards that kind of embodiment, which is beautiful. All right, great energy. Congratulations here, Cancer, Leo. Continue to do this beautiful work and keep shining your light out there because people need it. Let me know whatever resonated with you from this message, okay? Whenever you do view it, I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my website for your own aura cleansing and protection spray that I've made. It is my own personal tincture that I was guided to make years ago. I've been using it for years. I absolutely love it. And it really does a great job, especially around dense negative energy. $12 on the website. Check it out, okay? cuspofroses.com/APOTH, apoth. It's linked in the description box below. All right, and we are one day closer to merch. The merch shop opens up tomorrow, okay? So make sure you guys check out the members only collection and the other collections there available to everybody. I'm really grateful for that. Thank you to everybody who has shown love and support for that. I really do appreciate you. All right, and I'll see you all in our next one, my loves. Have a wonderful October. Namaste.